and agriculture. We did not stop any workers in the agriculture area because, of course, then we would have had a huge food crisis. But construction activity, which employs most amount of workers in our cities, we open it up fairly quickly. On top of it, we decided that we needed to transfer cash to this informal part of our labor, which there was no registration. Those who were registered, we asked the employers to keep them employed, and we compensated for them. But the ones who weren't registered, we set up the system of people registering with our SAS program, which was this program through which we distributed money. We had desks everywhere where people were registering there. We had them checked. And then in Pakistan's history, never was so much money transferred to so many people in such a short space of time. So that's saved us from some of the worst aspects of the lockdown. For instance, we saw what was happening in India. India did the opposite. They went for a curfew almost. And they had the huge problem of millions of migrant workers who were just left stranded. And on top of it, their poverty, because of this very strict lockdown, their poverty rates have gone up. But having said this, the future is very uncertain. We don't know how long the economy will take to recover from the impact of this lockdown. So no one is sure right now where we are headed. And we are all praying that some vaccine comes out as a cure to this virus. But in the meantime, this uncertainty prevails. And what we all know, the most vulnerable section of our society remains our labor. And that's why this summit is extremely important. We need to share ideas. We need to have some sort of a joint strategy on protecting our labor class, our laborers who are, who are at the moment, businesses are going bankrupt. The small and medium industry, which employs the highest number of people, is the most vulnerable. In fact, the most bankruptcies are in the small and medium industry. And that's why we need some sort of a strategy. Our second problem is, of course, our workers who are working abroad. This country depends upon their remittances, and not just Pakistan. I know a lot of other countries depend upon the remittances of their labor working abroad. Mr. Guy Ryder, we need some strategy of how we can convince these countries to be a bit more sympathetic, even though we know all countries are facing huge problems right now. But we need them to be sympathetic to these laborers who are working in countries which we know are facing problems. Secondly, we need some joint strategy, how we can soften the impact on laborers all over the world. So I thank you again for holding this very important conference at a very critical juncture in history as far as labor is concerned. And we would love to share ideas with other people. We would like to know what other countries are planning to do, what their experiences are. We will, of course, keep people other countries updated with what we are facing and what we feel the way forward is. But this conference is a beginning, I feel. After that, this constant exchange of ideas I'm sure will help all of us to help our labor. Thank you.
Wazir Azam Imran Khan ILO کے سیشن سے خطاب کر رہے تھے وزیر اعظم عمران خان حکومتی ٹیم کے حوالے سے بھی آگاہ کیا۔ وزیر اعظم عمران خان نے کرونا کے دوران مزدوروں کے لیے امداد سے متعلق اپنے خطاب میں آگاہ کیا کہ کس طرح سے انہوں نے بہت ہی شارٹ ٹائم میں احساس پروگرام کے ذریعے ان مزدوروں کی بھی مدد کی اور جو غریب طبقہ تھا ان تک بھی پیسہ پہنچایا گیا۔ وزیر اعظم عمران خان نے کہا کہ ہم نے مشترکہ حکمت عملی کے تحت کرونا کے زیادہ پھیلاؤ کو روکا ہے اور لاک ڈاؤن کے دوران سب سے زیادہ جو متاثر طبقہ ہوا وہ مزدور طبقہ تھا۔ پوری دنیا میں مزدوروں کے لیے مشکل وقت ہے۔ لاک ڈاؤن ہوتے ہی متوسط طبقہ بے روزگار ہوا جس کو سنبھالنا خاصا ایک مشکل کام تھا۔ معیشت کو نقصان سے بچانے کے لیے سمارٹ لاک ڈاؤن میں کا فیصلہ پاکستان میں کیا گیا۔ اس کے برعکس ہم نے دیکھا بھارت میں سخت لاک ڈاؤن سے جو کرفیو کی ایک کیفیت تھی بے روزگاری میں اضافہ ہوا۔ بھارت نے کرونا کے بعد ملک میں کرفیو لگایا تھا جس سے مزدور طبقہ خاصا پریشان ہوا۔ پاکستان اس وقت جو مزدور طبقے کے حوالے سے کام کر رہے ہیں لیکن پوری دنیا میں اس وقت تمام ممالک خاص طور پر ان ممالک جن کے معاشی طور پر کمزور ہیں ان کے لیے ایک بہتر اور مربوط حکمت عملی کی ضرورت ہے۔ وزیر اعظم عمران خان آج انٹرنیشنل لیبر آرگنائزیشن کے اجلاس سے خطاب کر رہے تھے اور پاکستان نے جو اقدامات کیے ہیں آگاہ کیا گیا کہ پاکستان مزدوروں کے لیے اس لاک ڈاؤن کی کیفیت میں کرونا وبا کی کیفیت میں کیا اقدامات کیے ہیں۔ اور ہم بات کر رہے ہیں اس وقت سیلابی کیفیت کے حوالے سے اور مونسون کے بعد جو پاکستان میں صورتحال۔ جمیل فاروقی صاحب ہمارے ساتھ ہیں، سینئر اینکر پرسن۔ جمیل فاروقی صاحب، یہ تو ڈیم